In this video, we will be covering heat transfer processes in anaerobic digestion system. These are the content that we are going to cover. What is heat and heat transfer, modes of heat transfer, law of heat transfer and heat conduction, heat exchanger, what is anaerobic digestion and biogas, biochemical processes in anaerobic digestion, parameters of anaerobic digestion, heat transfer in anaerobic digestion system. So, first of all, what is heat? Heat is a form of energy which passes from a body at a higher temperature to a body at a lower temperature. Its unit, joule. Heat cannot be measured directly by an instrument as a temperature is by a thermometer. Heat can travel through a medium and also through a vacuum. What is heat transfer? Exchange of kinetic energy of particles through the boundary between two systems at a different temperature from each other. Heat transfer always occurs from high temperature to lower temperature. It changes the internal energy of both systems. What is thermal expansion? Tendency of matter to change in volume in response to a change in temperature. There are three modes of heat transfer: conduction, convection, radiation. Conduction: transfer of thermal energy between neighboring molecules in a substance due to temperature gradient. Convection: movement of molecules within fluids. This is a combination of diffusion and bulk motion of molecules. Radiation: flow of heat from one place to another by means of electromagnetic waves. Law of heat transfer. It is a discipline of thermal engineering that concerns the generation, use, conversion, and exchange of thermal energy between physical systems. Heat transfer is classified into various mechanisms: thermal conduction, thermal convection, thermal radiation, transfer of energy by phase changes. And what is law of heat conduction? Rate of heat transfer through a material is proportional to the negative gradient in the temperature and to the area at right angles to the gradient through which the heat flows. Law of heat conduction, also known as the Fourier's law. And this is the conduction rate equation. What is heat exchangers? Heat exchangers required to maintain the bioprocess at a constant temperature. Exchange of heat in case of bioprocess is always between fluids that should not mix with each other. Biological fermentation is major source of heat. Therefore, in most cases, bioreactors need cooling. Now discuss anaerobic digestion. Biogas is a gaseous fuel containing large amounts of methane, which is produced by the anaerobic digestion of a biological material under controlled condition. Anaerobic digestion also produces a co-product called digestate, which can be a solid, liquid, or a combination of the two. Generally, anaerobic digestion is the collection of processes in which microorganisms break down biodegradable matter in the absence of oxygen. In anaerobic digestion, microorganisms produce a biogas, which is a mixture of methane and carbon dioxide. Here is the benefits of anaerobic digestion. First, a source of renewable energy, reduce of greenhouse gas emissions, reduce solid waste volumes and avoids space and cost, recovering value from waste in the gas. And last, it reduces pollution from waste and pollution from fossil fuels. And there is also drawbacks of anaerobic digestion. That is, less stable process, no heat production in the reactor, technically more complex. Process of anaerobic digestion is more sensitive. It's slower and it's less energy intense. Here we discuss biochemical processes. Anaerobic digestion happens in 4 steps. Although these processes happen partially simultaneously. The first step is hydrolysis. It is the slowest of the 4 degradation steps. In this, bacteria transform complex organic materials into liquefied monomers and polymers. The second step is acidogenesis. That's where sugar and amino acid are converted. The third step is acetogenesis. That is where the substances are then transformed into hydrogen, carbon dioxide, and acetic acid. And finally, the last fourth step is methanogenesis, where the methanogenic bacteria convert hydrogen and acid acetic into methane gas and carbon dioxide. Now let us look at the parameters of anaerobic digestion. An important parameter in anaerobic digestion is organic loading rate. This parameter quantifies the substrate quantity per reactor volume and time. The unit is kilogram volatile solids per cubic meter and day. A good daily loading rate for unstirred reactor is 2 or below. With the stirred reactor, this can be higher, 4 to 8. Second parameter is pH range. pH range for anaerobic digestion is between 6.5 to 7.5, so actually quite neutral. In acidic phases, pH is rather lower, whereas in the methogenic phase, it is somewhat higher. Another factor influencing the anaerobic digestion process is temperature. Temperature below 15 degrees Celsius. Further parameter that influences the process is HRT, that is hydraulic retention time, that the material stays in the reactor. Ideal is a time between 10 to 40 days. The lower value is rather for higher temperature in the thermophilic range because the process is quicker. If the reactor volume is small, then the retention time is low, which means we will get little biogas yield as there is a little time for the process. If reactor volume is large, then retention time increase and we get more yield, but at the cost of having a large reactor, meaning more space needed and higher investment cost. Another parameter is the CN ratio. Ideal is a value between 16 and 25. A higher value means limited supply nitrogen. That means food for the bacteria and therefore less gas production. A lower CN ratio can cause ammonia accumulation, which then inhibit the anaerobic process. The last parameter, size of the input material, that is particle size. Particle size below 5 cm are ideal. What that does, it increases the surface area of the material and allows the microorganism to faster degrade the material. Now discuss heat transfer in an anaerobic digestion system. Heating is the influent prior to introduce it into a biogas reactor may reduce to null the energy balance of the whole device. Increasing the reactor temperature increases the rate of anaerobic conversion and consequently the overall system efficiency. Anaerobic digestion is the most suitable option for treatment of high strength organic influence. Temperature level has an important impact on the rate of hydrolysis and biogas formation. Most anaerobic digestion systems are designed to operate in the mesophilic temperature range around 35 degrees Celsius. And anaerobic bacteria are also sensitive to pH, and optimum methane production occurs from 6.8 to 7.2. As a methane formation is more sensitive to lower temperature than acid formation, a stable operating temperature in the digester should be maintained with the change lower than 0.5 degree Celsius per day. And last, the effect of temperature and organic loading rate on biogas production is confirmed through biochemical methane potential tests. Thank Thank you so much.